Hello everyone, this is Bob and Threadbare, and welcome back to the Dark Mod. Today we're doing another one-off. Although this is, once again, part of a series, it's able to stand alone, much like the Heart of Lone Desire. And as always, if you'd like to skip the narration, feel free to jump ahead to 1 minute and 50 seconds. Back among these old walls again, it seems. The alleyways and courts beckon, the smells and flickering lights the same as ever. Have I been away so little that I remember them all? No matter. This time, my objective once more brings me to the builders. One of their workshops has recently received a shipment of potent explosives. Although inert before it is treated with a volatile compound, there's bound to be a mechanician who will pay a good price for the lot. That settles my agenda for the night. I must be careful, since the builders aren't known to be lenient with trespassers. And if they knew it was the same fellow who had already paid them a visit once. But better not dwell on trivialities. I found a way to the street where the storehouse is located and hid myself next to the gate. If I'm unable to open it from the inside when I am done, I may just have to find another way out. It's an hour before midnight. Time to go. And then a blank page, oddly enough. Alright, what have we got here? Yep. Looks like we can get a fair amount of loot here. Other than that, it's fairly straightforward. Builders have a thing. We want the thing. Go steal the thing. And 1,500 loot while you're at it. And once again, we've skipped a buying screen, so let's have a look here. Alright, 3 broadheads, 3 water, 1 moss, and 3 ropes. Oh, we've got a map at least. That's a plus. And we've also got our first target of the evening. Doesn't look very dark, but it's sufficiently dark around here. Gotta be careful. No real way of telling which way he's going. I bet that works. If he's going to slide down this slope here, we might as well just put him at the end. Just in the dark corner where he won't be seen. Here's another guy, but he's walking the wrong way. And we've got another friend over here, too. So which way are you going to go? Towards the gate. I can deal with that. Let's just put you here with your buddy. Now, as for that third guy... Oh, here he comes. This is actually pretty convenient. Alright, that actually takes care of the guards for this half of the map. The interesting part of this map, the reason you'd want to play it, is not for the challenge of getting around the guards. Is because you can see we've got a few roads to check around here. There are some amazing hiding places for loot on this map. And so the real challenge is to find all the little hiding places for all the little bits of loot across the map. I think this would let you into the church, but it doesn't, oddly enough. Apparently the lever that would let you inside, possibly, is busted. Like, I get the feeling that the inside of the church was planned to be a part of this map, but it just didn't pan out. And as such, the places where you'd be able to go in don't let you do so. But that said, there's still plenty of other places to explore. Also that weird thing with the lights there on the window. Don't really get what's up with that, but the really interesting thing about this map is the verticality of it. Like this is just a taste. To let you up into the second story here is an alternate way of getting into the alleyway on the other side. Let me just check up top here. Looks like those are all the non-valuable kind of bolts, so we'll leave them be. And now, yeah, we can get up into this alleyway here. And this alleyway in particular has a bunch of really interesting hiding spots. And a lot of interesting ways of getting up to them. I mean, rope arrows are always an option, of course, and we get 3 of them, which is nice. But a lot of these places, you don't even need a rope arrow to reach. Like those pipes go all the way down to the floor. Got some wind chimes here, too. And a ring. Nice bonus for the keen-eyed among us. Now that window there, I don't believe there's an... Well, actually I know that if you can manage to climb around the outside of the ledge of the building that it's part of, it is possible to get up here without using a rope arrow. But that's a little risky, and I'm on the wrong side to get started on that. So instead I'm, taking the cheap way out. Now, let's see what our prize is for reaching this room. 50 gold, not too bad. But yeah, that ledge that way, the way I was just looking, that's what I'm talking about. You can actually climb along that. You've got to do it very carefully, but you can do it. If I can jump onto this rope here, there we go. Wanted to make sure I got the arrow back. But yeah, those pipes you can climb both up and down. Of course, it's not a very good idea if you're also leaving the guards alone. They get kind of loud. I'll be checking underneath the staircase later. First of all, I wanted to explore the streets here. Apparently, somebody stole a pagan skull from the Hammerites. Builders, sorry. And this has put them on high alert. I'm guessing from the little introduction that the main character here has actually stolen from the builders before, but the reason he's returned to the city is because what he did has, well, they've calmed down since then. But that doesn't help matters when somebody else is busting into their place and stealing stuff. Apparently a fellow named Randall has also been stealing from the builders. He's supposed to, fix up the church. but in the process he took a few gems. I'm not sure that log I just read explains it, but we'll find out later. There are 5 gemstones he stole, 3 of which have been recovered, 2 of which have not. And like I said, he was fixing up the church, which means he was on that scaffolding up there. So let's take a look up. And yeah, sure enough, this one glowing gargoyle here has a couple gemstones in its eyes. Now, you see that little bit of wall there? Well, funny enough, we can actually climb up onto that. And, more to the point, we are, map designer actually planned for us to be able to do that too. Unlike, say, when we were in the middle of the, what's his face? The William Steele map. Home Again. That's what I was thinking of. Yep, sure enough. There's a guy with a bow. He can cause some trouble if he sees you, although there's not much he can do. There aren't many places he can see, which are very well lit up, aside from the section of tower he's patrolling itself. Well, there are torches on both sides of this little wall section. But conveniently enough, he wanders inside of that room, which means that I don't actually have to put either of them out. Nice view of the sky from here, along with the top of the map where all of the smoke ends. Weird. Sure is taking his sweet time, isn't he? You know, if I was doing this on my own, I'd have the patience to wait for him to come back out, but I am trying to entertain people here. And just staring at a door is not really going to cut it. Luckily, the door cuts out the torch from outside, but unfortunately, the guy is actively sitting in light and looking around like he's expecting something. But now he's actually coming out. Good. I want your arrow, dude. Alright, let's bring him inside here. Take his money, I suppose it must be. That book cannot be interacted with. So I guess that means we're done here. That's not an openable door either. But let's see where this ledge leads. Got this rope hanging down here. If I can get onto it safely. Alright, here we go. Looks like I can jump down onto one of these posts. And actually, this is a secret way into the storehouse area. The cloister you can see in the top right of the map. But that's the goal, and I'm not done searching the streets yet. So we'll be doing that first. Now this is actually an exit. There's another one on the other side of the map, I believe. Oh. There we go. Now there's one other thing to do down here, which is to jump down that hole, but that actually leads north to the storehouse. So I'm going to leave that be for now. Oddly enough, this actually counts as a ladder, what I'm on right now. Alright, so... yeah, luckily that part of the rooftop there is steep enough that I can't climb up it, but not so steep that I take damage once I jump off. Anyway, like I said before, we're coming down underneath the staircase there. Interesting. Apparently, Master Sykes here employs a pagan thief named Binns. There we are. Let's check the racks. Ah. The good stuff. Apparently the master of the house is also a feudal lord. And he's also got that skull that the builders are freaking out over. I'm guessing that the pagan thief must have hoisted that. Let's see, anything interesting back here? Hidden by the boxes? No? No. Too bad. Ah, this must be Sykes's private study. Or office, or whatever he wants to call it. Apparently Sykes is trying to set the builders on the trail of some merchants downtown. Claiming he's some sort of weak and frail old man, not worth investigating. Here we go. Got some nice stuff in here. Ah. I believe that some of these are references to other maps in this series. Basically what that was a list of places that are worth robbing, or else indications that they are not worth robbing. You know, for a map without any keys, this Return to the City sure has a lot of locked doors in it. Ooh. Those are some big barrels. Does that lead anywhere? No? Whoa, oh. Well, that was convenient. Yeah, another odd thing about this map is it seems like nobody's actually got anything on their belt. This is kind of weird. Anyway, there's really no way to get behind those barrels, so I'm leaving them where they are. is a nice effect on that window in the door there. Looks like that's tile in the next room, though, so I can't just sneak up easily upon those two. Especially with a lady who's sitting down, looking over towards the kitchen like that. Yeah, look at this window. Really nice effect, blurring what's behind it. Is she going to come back into the kitchen or what? I can at least do something about the tile here. Ah, of course, now she comes in. Uh-oh. I think she spotted me at the last second when I accidentally, ran into her and...
Help! He's got a weapon!
Ah, crap. Luckily, you can knock out civilians even once they've noticed you. Same thing you could do back in the first couple thieves. Still, that is not going to help out my stealth score any. Okay, that's kind of weird. The dripping sound effect and the dripping visuals are going at different rates there. Looks like a lot of nice stuff, but apparently I can't take any of it. Same deal with all of that, but hey, at least I got the necklace there. And that's just a bit about the newspaper. You know something funny? Those phonographs play random snippets of classical music. And yet, for the second time, it played the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy first. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's a neat little piece. And it makes sense when you're on a stealth mission and such, but still a little odd. Speaking of odd, apparently there was supposed to be a shelf in there, but there is not. Nothing good in the closets here. Too bad. Crap, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately there's only one door you can enter from the upstairs hallway. This must be Master Sykes himself. Oh, just make sure he stays asleep while we rummage around the place. Too bad, can't interact with that desk there. Got some nice stuff, though. So yeah, Binns has created far too much heat for his own good, and now he is not welcome in his master's house. But I figure that's enough for now. Next time, we'll see what's on the other side of that window.